stopped raining enough for me to pull out the phone and let it dry before I could operate it. Pretty miserable weather. Bored. Wish I was listening to a podcast, but I put my headphones in my gadget bag in my pack, so I'll have to wait till I get to the shelter or tent to listen to anything. Otherwise, I keep hearing the same scale of notes or beat. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock now. I stopped at a shelter at about the 2-hour mark. One guy was there taking a nap, and 3 other guys came along within about 5 minutes or so. After I started, I'm assuming you're not far behind me. Anyway, we're all kind of aiming for the same place, but I hear it's a smaller shelter. That one was not bad. It was double-decker, probably 12. So I guess the one we're going to is 6. Oh, it's foggy, it's breezy, it's wet, muddy, a little bit slippery now and then. I think I've got 1, maybe 2 more hills to go before it's mostly down. Mostly. Well, the tough part of the day will be done. I think I'll be walking till at least about 4:30. So I got 4 more hours to go. I may just do it without stopping anywhere to eat anything else. Maybe grab another Snickers out of the hip bag, but that'd be about it. Well, I'm not really expecting Phish to have left the comforts of the hotel, though. He was taking a shower when I left, so I didn't get to say bye, but I said bye to Sarge. I said I'll see you in Damascus. Maybe. Be a lot of people there, but it's a weekend event, so I'm sure I talked about how horrible my night was. Throat feels a little funny still. I don't feel like I'm making matters worse, unless I end up staying wet wherever I go and getting hypothermia. That would make it worse. I feel like this is a quitting day. I also was trying to imagine what it would be like if it was sunny right now. And, group still together. Or no group, even. You can never be sure. I pass people in tents every now and then. A funny structure here. Don't know what that's about. But, try to think of upbeat things. Think of what would Sybil say to me. Probably too much force. I think I need Paul, something more subtle, man to man. Logic over emotion. Keep walking just one step after the other, that type of thing. I spoke to Patty yesterday. Sounds like just got her plate full right at the moment. And I had called my mom. Mother's Day this weekend and all. My sister Judy was there. I got to speak to her for a little bit. And I did see some rhododendrons. There's come out to a gap here, a road. I did see some rhododendrons that were bloomed, but very few. So I think it'll be at least another couple weeks, Judy, before the flowers are really out, and I'm sure I'll have a lot of video of that. Somebody left their seat pad there. Oh, let's see what this says here. Cherry Gap Shelter, 8.7 miles. 4.5 hours. What I figured. So, yeah, I haven't talked to Terry for a while. Hi, Terry. And Hub and Fran and Herb and Kathy and Karen, if you're watching, hi. Yeah, family stuff, I guess. Oh, I just need something to pick me up. Like a car. I need something emotional. So, hopefully there'll be really fun, nice people at the shelter. I hope so. I'll probably see you there. I can see behind me, hill, the viewpoint, there was nothing worth looking for. Totally fogged in, and I've still got one more pitch to go, even higher. Whew. I've still got 7 miles to get to the campsite. I was thinking, gee, if there was a lookout tower, I would think about camping in it and cutting the day short. But I don't believe there's anything like that. So there's nothing else to do but keep walking. As tender as the feet may be, tender as my feet may be, there's nothing to look at. Although there are a lot more blooms, I noticed earlier. Nothing in this area. Rhododendrons. So, sorry for that again. So, a little walk video and then on to the last pitch, and we'll see what that is like, going to be like. in memory of someone who passed away. Oh, not here, but at the peak.
Me, I know who I am. I'm the leader, disguising of you. Me, I know who I am.
2.5 hours to go after getting the peak.
Leader, disguising of you.
It's kind of dark. Further to go. Oh, this is the AT. Well, I made it to the shelter, and a long walk. One guy did pass me, and a good thing only one did, because for a shelter that only is supposed to hold 6, with me in there, there's 7. So thank goodness I was able to get squeezed in. Don't know about Phish. Don't know if he's coming. Is he going to take the day off, which is probably a better idea. Take the day off and come in with Sarge. Anyway, I'm going to try to do the big one tomorrow. It's like 17 miles. Leave early enough. I just hung my bear food bag. I didn't cook anything, just ate a lot of nuts and a couple candy bars. Not nearly enough food. But I just don't feel like making anything. And now I'm just going to fill up my 2 water bottles and have a fair amount to drink, because I didn't drink much during the hike in. It rained a lot, as you saw, and it was raining as I got here, and it's not raining now. So just trying to keep dry and get humidified? No. Hydrated. I want to get hydrated.
I know I put rum in it.
I tried making.
I had to make one for someone like
I
one
bought
time.
a thing of mac and cheese, but with the cream cheese, like with the the cheese on a packet.
Yeah.
And I tossed the noodles, and I brought out 2 ramen packets, ramen packets, and put it in there. That was pretty damn good.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
That makes sense.
It's more for the folks walk. I'm still waiting for the moment that we go to town and we get shelter like relatively close afterwards. Like last night, I would find something like a full fucking warrant if I knew a bunch of people were gonna be there.
Right, like the idea is to get someone from miles away.
Well, I can get hook for my next day trip. I assume that the one that Phish was indicating is another 17 miles. He said on the top of a mountain though, and it is mentioning in the comments or in the description that it is colder because you're up there. So I'll definitely have to be sure to use my underquilt along with my top quilt and my down jacket. my down hat when I go there. 17 miles though. That's 1 mile less than I did today because I had the mile from the hotel to walk in to get to the beginning of the trail, or so, or even maybe a little more. But anyway, my hip flexors are quite tender. The way I've been putting the pack on, the belt on, it just isn't quite the same maybe as it was before. But anyway, definitely feeling it, and I'll feel it tomorrow when I put that pack on. It's probably going to rain. It's not raining right now, but you know, the usual. And I'm not going to like it, but that's the way it is. And I hardly ate tonight. I just ate from my bag probably half of the mixed nuts that I had, and a few Snickers bars. I'm feeling hungry again, but then I have to pull down my bag and get into it again. So I might do that. You never know before I go off. I got a couple things in my pack hip belt, so maybe I'll grab a chocolate or a bar from there. The bar, I think, something. Anyway, not connecting with anybody here. They all seem to know most of one another from the previous shelter or longer. Just, you know, not fitting in. Talked with one or two people, but not a whole lot. I think if I go to the shelter I'm going for, it'll be farther than everyone else is planning on going because of the elevation. So I shouldn't have a problem getting into the shelter. Anyway, not having so much fun, but hoping that something happens that makes everything better, like sunlight. Oh, to be an orphan hiker and find a new family.